Today, we will discuss the study of words and how word parts create word meanings. This word is the longest word in the English language, 45 letters. Although there is some debate to its validity as a real word, Everett Smith, the president of National Puzzlers League, coined it in 1935 for the purpose of inventing a new, longest word. It does, however, refer to an actual disease and makes proper use of a number of roots. Take a few seconds and try to read the word on your own. What makes this word hard to read? Too many letters? Difficult combinations of letters? Or you don't know the meaning? Pneumono-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. Now you try. Let's try to use the sounds or phonemes of the letters. Start sounding out. Oops, I think there's a rule that says P is silent before N. That's a pretty slow way. Let's try finding syllables instead. I'll look for the vowels and the patterns that tell me where to separate the syllables. Now let's look at the familiar chunks. What pieces do you recognize? Great. You are using your knowledge of morphology to find the morphemes, the familiar parts you recognize, and maybe even whose meanings you know. Morphemes are word parts that have meaning. Morphology is the study of word parts and their meanings. You are now morphologists who are studying morphology. Which method seems to be the most efficient for reading complex words? Using letter sounds called phonemes, using syllabication process to break the word into syllables, or using the larger chunks called morphemes? These are 3 ways to read new words, and by practicing each method, anyone can read any word. In future lessons, you will study reading by studying phonemes, sounds of our language, graphemes, letters that are printed syllable of the phonemes, and morphemes, small chunks or units of our language that have important meanings to build words. These linguistic lessons are much more than reading lessons. Lingua means tongue, and we are studying the words of the tongue. Have you ever heard the saying, mother tongue? That means the language someone was born to speak, the language they hear from their mother and father. As linguist and morphologist in this course, you will learn many things about the English language, the mother tongue for many people.